Hello everyone, Thijs here again, and finally with a new guide after traveling a lot lately. I am back home, and from now on there are gonna be a lot of guides every day. So and the first and now with the League of Explorer being out and already a lot of cards being out, I really want to make, of course, new guides about these new cards. And the first one that I played a lot on stream already, and some of you probably saw me playing, is the Brann Bronzebeard with the Reno Jackson deck. It is a Warlock deck that is made out of 30 cards. And why do we play 30 different cards? The one simple reason for that is it's because of Reno Jackson. The Reno Jackson, as you see, if your deck contains not more than one of any card, so if you don't have in your deck more than one of each creature spell left, you heal back to full life. And is it worth it to make a deck around Reno Jackson? I came to the conclusion, yes, it might be. And the reason for that is, the Reno Jackson is stat-wise already pretty good. 6 mana 4/6. It is, if you compare it to general minions that have 4/6 stats, like the Druid of the Claw in a defensive, you pay 5 mana. So you pay one more mana to heal yourself back to full life. And in some matchups that might not be that relevant, but in some matchups it just can singly win you the game, or sometimes you just heal for 20, what is so powerful. And yeah, how is the playstyle of this deck? You also see, like, this deck has also the Dark Peddler, and the Dark Peddler is a way better card than I thought it would be. You can see it as a 3 mana card where you pick up a 1-drop, and stat wise you normally have, you either have 4/3 or 3/4, but you can choose what you want. And sometimes you can just get removal, what is really good for the deck. Sometimes you need a buff, sometimes you need a spell, and there's always the option to choose between. And yeah, I'm really a fan of the deck. As you see, 30 cards. 30 cards is a lot. So we play maybe some suboptimal cards like Soulfire, but the benefit that we get out of the Reno Jackson is really big. The reason why Brann Bronzebeard is in this deck, sometimes you can just play it at turn 3 and people get super scared out of it. Like, for example, you can get a Twilight Drake that gets double heal. But what I had already a lot of times is just I play my heal bot together with him and I heal for 16, what is super good around turn 8. You can also do it together with Dr. Boom. You get 4 boom bots, and there are more things how it works. You can do it with an Earth Ring. You heal for 6. Sometimes you can choose something out of the Peddler, and it works together with that. It is never a really bad card, and with 3 mana 2/4, you can never go bad. So yeah, let's play some on the ladder with it, and I can show you the playstyle of the deck. It is a deck that outvalues your opponent already pretty often. Because it runs, you also saw Fugen and Stalag. The value in this deck and the heal potential in a deck is really high. So the playstyle you take here is to control the board at all the times you can. Yeah, I played this deck already a lot on the ladder, and I went from 2k to a pretty decent rank now. It worked pretty well for me on the ladder. The reason for that is that it, besides Warrior, maybe outvalues every deck. And yeah, against Paladin, against Hunter, Mirror, you just have to heal. You can really get to the late game, and with the Fugen and Stalag you even have a really good matchup if you play against a similar deck. And yeah, as you see, the curve is pretty okay. We have some 1-drops, we have some 2-drops, we have some 3-drops, we have some 4-drops. So curve wise we should be normally pretty okay. Of course, the mind control tactic, these cards are a bit questionable, a bit situational, but they should be fine. I mean, even coining it out here is pretty reasonable, I think. Yeah, I think we might coin it out. I don't know if we can also tap coin Drake. We can also just play curve with mind control tech into Imking Boss into Twilight Drake, what I kinda like.
So many possibilities.
Yeah, I think it's fine. The mind control tech really contests the cleric here. Against priest, I think we go for the value game normally. If he has Velen here, it gets super painful. Then we even might need to Soulfire, otherwise he gets way too much value. Okay. Did not really saw that one coming. Yeah, we can't really do much about it there. Because the value is really high in this deck, or we have a lot of value in the deck, it's sometimes more than fine to just use your Soulfire early in the game. If you can make a good turn of it, it is normally fine. Yeah, he goes for some value plays here. Like the Soulfire Mortal Coil is really good here. With the Soulfire, we get an extra minion on the board and we trade with the Cleric. We might lose something important, that's the only problem. It's also sometimes so risky to use Soulfire and then you can discard Mortal Coil. So yeah, I think I might just wait one turn, play the Drake, and then I might do it, because I think the Drake is super valuable. 4 damage creatures are really annoying for a priest to deal with, so I really like to just play the Drake as a 4/6 here. A 5-drop, I don't think it can really hurt me. If he goes for another card draw turn, the game is gonna go really slow for him. And goes for more card draw, I guess. Or hopes to pick something up. Well, he can pick a lot of cards up. We have no clue what he picks up. We have 30 different cards in the deck, so we're just gonna see it. Yeah, maybe we are not even needed to now use Soulfire, and we can just kill it off with Mortal Coil if he heals it. He goes to a lot of cards. He goes to 9. Okay, yeah, I think we just kill it off here. We can also play in 5-drop, but it doesn't really help me much. We're just gonna see what we draw out of it. Maybe we're gonna draw a bit more. Siving Soul doesn't really help me. Sunfree, of course, not the minion I was hoping for. Yeah, this game is getting super hard because he had a lot of card draw early. And the benefit that we had out of this, yeah, this death load was really low. Yeah, even Cabal is now good, just because of the Sunfree that dropped out. Really sad for us. Oh, he stole the all. That's pretty good. Pretty good. And he stole Implosion, wow. And he rolls 4, wow. Really strong again. Yeah, like we can Hellfire, but we don't benefit that much from it. I think we can get away by just using the Belch here. And Priest doesn't really run that many buff cards, so he might just have a really hard way to deal with this. Cannot really see Hellfiring, like for 4 imps, it's really mediocre. Hellfire is a pretty good card against Priest.
Embrace the void.
Okay. Battlecry triggered twice, doesn't really matter. Yeah, our hand is pretty bad, so I really want to draw here. Dropping Stellac is not the worst thing ever, so I might just do that. There's still the 1/1 that kind of blocks this Arcanine of dealing with it. Even if it deals with it, it's still the Arcanine is gonna die. If you Shadow Death it, it is it's not the best Shadow Death. I mean, we have better targets for that. So if it happens, then we just let it happen, I think. Light up to Naru. Oh well, that's pretty powerful. Another Death Lord. We can Siving Soul the Death Lord, but super mediocre. Looking for an Hellfire, not really powerful. Looking for an Shadow Flame, not really powerful. Might just start with the tap. Dark Bomb is... Yeah, let's start with the tap. I don't think any of these plays are... Oh man. It's not something I really wanted to pick up.
Almost out of time.
Yeah, I think using Saving Soul is really gonna hurt us. We might just Hellfire here. Setting maybe in Shadow Flame up for next turn. I don't know yet. Yeah, not super happy with this play, but... I mean, if he drops here in Ysera, we just need the Saving Soul. I think throwing the Saving Soul their way to get by the board. I hope we just get a bit more time and then we are fine. Oh wow. Well, maybe we just need to use Saving Soul here. I don't know. 4 and 4, 7 or 2, 8. Yeah, these minions are just way too weak now that we're drawing. I think we really have to use Saving Soul here. 4-7 is so strong. Yeah, I don't think we can get away not using Saving Soul now. Maybe just play an Earthen Ring together with it. And then we just hope that we really draw some valuable minions. I mean, we play Boom, we play Sylvanas, we play Emperor. That's what we need to get.
Injured?
Okay, he's going for some card draw again. Card-wise, in the deck, we are both kind of same, but I think I should still have more value in the deck. He probably has some really good AoE clears, has probably some good removal. He is felling dead. We might just silence that. I mean, our hand is pretty bad, right? So we can choose to Soulfire here. Besides the... Yeah. Besides the Shadow Flame, I don't think I'm really gonna miss something. Yeah, I think we actually do it here. And that is what I mean with playing the Soulfire. Like, sometimes you have cards that you don't really care about in a specific matchup, and this is one of them. Well, that's pretty good. I don't think we're gonna overextend. I think this board is already pretty worth for him to clear something. If he has, for example, a Light Bomb, I think this is a board he wants to Light Bomb. There we go. Yeah, that sucks. But and now we have to take the board over. Now I just need one more minion to really pressure him. Fugan is not bad. Okay, that's pretty cool. I actually want to play that together with my Brann Bronzebeard. Nah, it's only an 1-drop that I get, right? Like, I think I'm gonna keep the Brann Bronzebeard for when we draw Boom to get more Boom bots. I think we just drop the Peddler here. See if we can get a good 1-drop. From these ones, the health doesn't matter. I don't think the taunt. Maybe we can get a good spare part, so I'm just picking that one up. And we just play our other minions. So now finally we are decent on board again, and that's what I mean. The value in this deck is pretty good. We have really good value in the deck. And here with the Fugan on the board, when Stalak already died, for the people that don't know the death rattle from this, if both of these died, we get Antalius. Oh wow, he actually plays Mind Control, okay. Oh, that's a sick draw. There's Jiraxxus. We play that immediately. Because there's no way that he can deal with Jiraxxus. Like, the priest has an insanely difficult time with dealing with Jiraxxus. They have no... they have not enough burst. Normally they don't use any card that heals, destroys weapon. And getting a 6/6 every turn is so sick.
In
the light flame. Yeah, I don't like BGHing that. That's a really good draw. Because now we don't need to Shadow Flame or BGH, I think. That sucks. Yeah, I think we don't really want to do anything else here yet. I'm still thinking, how useful is it? How good will the Brann Bronzebeard be in the future? Maybe we just gonna drop it here. He played another Thought Steal, so I'm a bit afraid that he might steal my boom or something. We know that there is still a boom in our deck left. Yeah, I think we can get away by not playing it now. But it's a really hard call. It's a really hard call. Fatigue wise, we gonna fatigue earlier, but... Injured Blade Monster. We can also, and Defender of August is also a card that stacks with Brann Bronzebeard. We get like a double stack. So if we play Bronzebeard, Defender, this goes to a 3-3, yeah, and then we can make a 4-4 out of it. That's pretty good. He just used one of his Shadow Death, so maybe I just have to hope that he doesn't have a second one here. Ah, look the animation. And here we go. We buff it here. And we can use an extra attack. As you see, pretty big taunts, guys. And we just hit the face for another turn. I don't think he has boom because he played the Blade Master. I think he will always play boom there. So I'm a bit less afraid he stole boom. He might have stolen the Defender of August that we just drew. Is a possibility. For the rest, we don't really have much late game left. There's still like Shredder left and things like that. Okay, second Shadow Death here. Now it goes to a life total where we are a bit scared. He's thinking, how scary is this Brann Bronzebeard for me? Decides that it isn't really scary for him. Yeah, we have to be scared now, I mean, with 4 damage on the board. But there he is, finally. I was waiting for him all the time, but here is Reno. Yeah, that really helps us here, because otherwise we were almost forced to... oh, look. The double element animation, because we have the Brann Bronzebeard on the board. But otherwise we were really almost had to use Shadow Flame there. Because of the 4 damage that he just can deal. I think he has probably Reno too. He still has 2 cards from our Thought Steal. Pretty likely it is. Oh really? Wow, that's a turn. That's a turn. Yeah, time to Shadow Flame, I think. Maybe not. Maybe we can get away by Demon. Nah. Gotta use Shadow Flame here. We can use all these cards together, so then we can Shadow Flame this one. Or we can Shadow Flame the BGH actually. Yeah, now he's gonna get it. Oh wait, it's not a demon before, so that's not gonna work. Still fine. So yeah, we go way lower. We still have some minions on board. He probably has the Reno. I'm really expecting him having the Reno Jackson there. If not, then we might win next turn. Yeah, I just played Demon Ref there for no... I actually kind of lost the card. It was not a super important card. But the demon that we get out of our hero power is always a demon. And that's something you have to keep in mind. But we now try with this deck. And you see how high the value of this deck is. We still have an Boom in the deck left. I'm not sure about the other cards. But there isn't Boom left. There isn't Shredder left, I think. So still some 2 cards that are decent. We just have to, with these minions that are on board, we just have to control the game. I really expect a Reno from him. Like, what are the 2 cards you can steal from me that you don't want to play here? Maybe he has Demon Ref himself. It's pretty decent here, Demon Ref, I guess. Well, at least heal yourself, bro. Okay, goes for the light bomb here. Interesting. There's the defender. Yeah, that doesn't really matter for us, so just gonna keep at. I'm pretty sure we just trade this, right? Ah, do we? Yeah, I'm still a bit scared he has Reno. We have 13 damage, but he can heal himself all the time, so we just clear this. Yeah, with Boom still in the deck, I still think we are fine. Okay. Oh, that's a really bad draw. I think I even keep the charges now from the weapon, because he can heal them anyways here. It doesn't do anything. So yeah, it's gonna be super hard now, and now it comes really down to the bottom of our value in the deck. With the yeah, and here's Boom. So Boom being the last card of course kinda hurts. I don't think I want to take any damage. Our board is more than good enough. We're gonna hit the face here because we pressure lethal now. And yeah, I think we still win, but because we didn't get a good Sylvanas, we get it out of a Death Lord. He gets our Tadius, what is insane. Welcome to the Grand Tournament. So how much do we have? We have 12, 19, 20, 21, 24. Hopefully I can do it with the bombs, will really help. Well, at least it's a kill. Does it matter? Maybe it does. If he has an if he has like an Orcan, nah, I don't think it really matters, but we're just gonna do it. So yeah, as you see, guys, this deck really good against aggro. You can just keep your Reno Jackson, and you just have a turn around turn 6, 7 where you want to play him, where you just heal back to full life, and you put a decent minion on. Now I showed you how you play, like how big the value of this deck is. We played against a priest deck with a lot of value that stole our Sylvanas. He gets the Tadius because he played Mind Control. We had Boom as the last card, but the value of this deck is still pretty big that we can't even outvalue him. And yeah, I hope you like the deck. I will say, if you like to play a more control-y style of deck, this is a really cool deck to try once at least. So yeah, thanks for watching and see you next time.